friends, you are watching Don Performance Engineering YouTube channel. Today we are going to see about Yamaha R15 M MotoGP edition, special features and ownership review. Okay, first we are going to see about this bike have an 150cc engine with quick shifter. Okay, this is a quick shifter option. These are mostly used in sports bike for 1000cc above. Now it is used in 150cc bike. How it is used means above 3000 rpm you can shift the gear without using the clutch. Only upshift, not a downshift option available on this bike. It is widely used in race bikes only. It is special feature in this bike also. And another one is the swing arm. This swing arm is aluminum swing arm. When comparing to version 1 and 2, it is not that much of good. And the powder coating, it's an aluminum powder coating, but this is a hollow swing arm, not a fully casted material. And this exhaust system also is on same color. This pad having some corrosion in version 3, and this chassis are painted, not on powder coated. These have some rust issues like version 2 and version 1. Disc pad and disc plate also having rust issues in version 3 and version 4 also, and M also available. Short person uncomfortable to ride your dream bikes? No worry. Down Performance Engineering helps you. The lowering kit. It will reduce the bike height to 10 mm, 20 mm. It's a custom made lowering kit available in 304 stainless steel and 316 stainless steel. 10 mm to 40 mm available. And this bike have comes with adjustable braking and lever. This is an adjustable 6 mode of adjustable braking and clutch lever. These are used to widely used in race bikes, and now Yamaha showroom comes with this kind of bikes like that aluminum handlebars and these levers. Okay, let's see about that dashboard consoles. This is like an speedometers like an R15. It's not like an too much of color, just only black and white display, but it's designed like an R1M and Yamaha R1 series like race bike. You can switch it on this kind of trip meter, and this like on this right hand side. Once you can set the trip meters like this, switch only off, on, trip, select this only. You can select it into laps, which kind of lap mode, and how the coolant temperature you can see it on that console, and how much average mileage you given, and you can see that lap mode and speedometer with more advantages. You can widely use Bluetooth, and if your bike is on the race mode, that headlight will be dim it on off to save the power. When comparing to normal bikes, the headlight will be go to dim, not on high beam. You can check the mileage and how much petrol you have consumed for 100 kilometers, everything on this meter. You can select the traction mode on or off on this speedometer. That's all, not widely used. And you can set your name, whatever it's you need it. This bike have ABS, and traction control also. And this petrol tank is, when comparing to V3, it's better, and they have air vent hole for tank cooling, and the seat also good, but the plastic fiber parts are too much of weak when comparing to V3. Material is good, but the joints between the chassis and that outrage is too much of weak, not kind of good quality they used. And let's see, this is a MT15 grab rail installed on this bike. It's perfectly fit on this version 4 and the M model. This will widely used for some ladies in moms or any kind of female passengers. We can grab that handle. And the traction control, the traction control is used in M model bike R15M. This widely used in rainy times, but in normal wetland or normal track road it can use, means some kind of slippery action it can prevented, but while comparing to rain it's better. The real-time review by the owner, they told that is an advantage of traction control. In wet road it's good, but in track it can be some jerky happens, they told. That's all in this bike. Otherwise traction is better. In top speed they achieved with 146 normal without cruising, and the USD 4, it's an very good advantages of this bike. But another disadvantage is the chassis. You cannot install this kind of frame slider on this bike, because the chassis and frame and side skirt also too much of different from V3, so it will be some different and disadvantage also. And the disc brake also having some disadvantages like corrosion resistance and some too much of corrosion on that bike. And otherwise USD is better when comparing to KTM. For this kind of version 2 and version 3 don't have USD, but these have bike have USD forks, so it's better. The brake caliper also like in MotoGP bikes, but the disc is like normal. Thank you friends. If you have any doubt, comments on Facebook page, or you can directly comment on YouTube section. If you want to chat with directly, scan this QR code on WhatsApp. Thank you friends.